Alright, what's going on, guys? Back for a little bit of more videos. Um, this is against TCN, and IP told me to switch my Atom counter from Doom to Tiger because we wanted speed. It ended up not paying off because we lost anyway because we died too much, and the people who died don't usually do, so it's not like the end of the world. Your solid players just got like, a bad war, I guess, or unlucky, whatever. Regardless, I did whatever the officers asked me and, boosted big. Used my power starts, power backs, whatever it takes. I think this fight was really fast, and I could have tossed L1 to kill him, but I didn't want to do that because this is war, not battlegrounds, and I wanted to use the L2 instead. And that last part was a little bit dumb on my part, but it didn't really matter. Because even if he full crit in a combo, I would still have enough health to use my L2 and finish him off. And then here, I think I switched to skill boost since I'm using all skill champs. That was my only Tiger fight, which would have been my only Doom fight, but yeah, that was switched around. I believe the power start still exists here. Since I don't have a white magneto pre-fight, which you should put here ideally, I can't reliably attack him in auto block without getting parried, and then I also can't attack him and evade unless I have my power start. So yeah, the power start is like a free clarity ramp, I guess, because you get most of your charges that way. You don't want him to L1 because he'll get his debuff immunity, which gives him the unblockable, and you want to punish his specials so that he can't gain spots, and that's pretty much it for this fight. For the Atom fight, you want to punish one of his L1s with a heavy, and then you L2, and he should be dead or close to it, and then you L2 again, and he's, done. And yeah, I'll come back at the next one. I've seen a lot of people die to this fight, and I don't get how or why. And you might say that, oh, this is a 6-star. Come on, bro. But honestly, 6-star or not, it's the same exact like strategy and damage and all that. So yeah, I personally don't see it. As long as you can dex his L2, it should be fine. I think power start is better than info boost because you get your cold snaps up sooner. And he's not really backing up for me to hit his block to pause my cold snap, so I'm just letting it expire because this is war, not battlegrounds, and you can just get your cold snaps back later on. Here I finally get my Fury, which means my damage is going to be proper now. I avoided him using his L1 or Dexing because I know that's going to ramp him up more, and we don't want that. Here I block because her block percentage is actually really high, a lot higher than people will give her credit for. I think even if he was a rank 3, I could have heavy, toss another L1, whatever, ramped up more. And then for this Spider Punk, you basically just want to get your clarity, intercept, and then your combos will do the damage. He doesn't do anything here. I ate L2 from him because the protection shrugged stun at like the worst moment, and that was just, me being bad. But yeah, it's an easy fight, not much to it. Use L1 to get your true, I think, accuracy, and then get your clarity up, and then intercept, and that's it. That's basically the fight. And then here we have the next alliance. Onslaught is very good for this fight because the shocks will ramp up your neuro shocks. However, you don't want to be too close to him because he will heavy slap you like you saw him try to earlier. And you also ideally want to heavy counter on his heavy to pause your debuffs, but during the shock phase I can't really do that, and here he resisted my entire L2, which is very fun. Here I finally got an extended pause, which is what you want. I'm blocking and he still tosses L1. The strategy for this fight is just to hit in shock to ramp your near shocks and toss L2. You don't need to L1 here for ramp at all, because the shocks will do it for you. And I think I finished this fight at full yellow bar, which is really impressive considering Doom's block penetration and everything else he has. So yeah, that's all. I'll come back in the next one. This fight is a little bit suspicious, but IP said it's safe, don't worry, and I trust my officers always. I did have some doubts because when he gets his lancing up, you can't rupture him from mediums and you can't ramp your wrath charge or whatever they're called from your lights anymore because he'll just glance everything. And then you also want to heavy, like parry heavy, but that's hard if he's not giving you the correct openings, and it kind of worked out here. And yeah, so that first L2 was fairly good, and power backs are helping up. I just want to enter Wrath and toss like a big special. Here I need another heavy, not only for my, his charges, but also for the protection. You basically just want to build your Wrath and then toss your L2s. And the Ruptures deal like good damage over time. And you also want to make sure that you're constantly knocking him down beforehand. The last hit of my L2 was into his protection, which is why I didn't deal full damage. And yeah, it went actually a lot better than I thought, and I would probably take in the future if it asked for it. And then this last fight is a future Ant-Man with Hulkling. I had some trouble managing the tactic and his charges, but overall it went fine. Like, I didn't have a risk of dying or anything, and I didn't use an advanced power boost because I didn't want to. That's my honest reason. This war was like way one. I didn't really care about time. I mean, 5 times the only reason to use advanced boost. It's not like you're gonna die to a future Ant-Man with Hulkling. Like, I've never seen that before, so yeah. You can attack his auto block phase once you have the unblockable buff, but during the evade, he's just gonna keep evading. And then I'm not immune to the other debuff. I think it's bleed or whatever. Poison I am immune to, but I can't attack in poison because of the evade. Yeah, incinerate. Sorry, I'm not immune to incinerate, so I will take some guaranteed damage. Okay, now that I have my unblockable, I can actually hit him, and he's not moving back, so that was a little annoying. I ate the combo. This I did not intend to block. I intended to dex it, but yeah, the fight is pretty boring, and eventually he does back up, and I do get the solo without any risk of dying. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You want L2 with your unblockable, and with your piercings up, you get double fury and really pretty good damage. And yeah. Good luck to TCN and NATH for the rest of the season. Thank you for watching and hope you have a good one as always.